I wanted to thank you for taking time to speak with me today.
Thanks for having me, Robert.
You released this amazing album. I wanted to ask you, how did this new band formation come about?
Long story short, Robert, well, we know each other for over 30 years. My first band in Brazil, disclaimer, I'm from Brazil. English is not my first language, so I'm gonna try to communicate as much as I can. So if something got lost in translation, let me know, okay, Robert?
Got you.
Okay, so the guys, my first band ever in 1992. You probably were a kid in 92, right, Robert? No.
No, I was not kidding, but we can say I was.
Yeah, let's say that in 92 you were a kid. So we formed our first band. The name band was Undomine. It was a power trio like guitar, which is Dale Tambasco. He was singing and playing the guitar. Duca playing the bass. I was playing the drums. And turns out our lives like went to a lot of different places. And we are back together in 30 years, after 30 years. But originally, this band, the whole idea of this band, it was supposed to be my solo album as a drummer, not as a band.
Hmm.
Turns out when I invited the guys from Brazil, hey guys, I want to release something because in 2008 I released this album over here, which is Drummed on Classics. It is the mix of classical songs like Mozart, Beethoven, or Stravinsky, those kind of guys. The mix with drums to sound more kind of a progressive way. I
Sure.
released this in 2008, and so it was 2020. I was thinking about I need to release something else. So I invited the guys. Hey guys, you guys come over here to LA. We spend some time together. I needed to record an album, and then they came. We recorded, and then by the time I was thinking to release the album, I was looking for to perform in festivals.
Hmm.
And then I thought that for me to play at Wacken in Germany was a good place for a start. So my bar was very high. Like,
Yes.
why not start playing a festival like Wacken, you know? And turns out that I found a guy who organized kind of a battle of bands to perform at Wacken, which is John Nasher
Oh, okay.
from Canada. And then after I showed him the material of my new album, he goes, "Do you guys have a PR?" And I said, "No, actually we don't. I honestly, what is a PR? It's a public relation guy, guys who's gonna like spread your music, your
Sure.
album, all over the websites and magazines and radios." And I go, "No, actually, I don't have it." And then he told me, "I do PR on the side if you're interested. And I loved your album; it's very good." And and I said, "Yeah, let's do it." But he told me, if this was an album of a band, would have more chance to break through instead
Sure.
of a drummer solo album. So if you turn this project into a band instead of your solo album, that would be better. The way I think he said. And then I go, yeah, absolutely. Let me talk to the guys in Brazil. So I asked them, hey guys, what do you think if we turn this into a band? And they go, yeah, of course, no problem. But then what's the name? We're gonna call the band? And then we created this. Let me show you this camera. We created this logo over here, which is a L and an F. And then we said, yeah, well, we're gonna lose all the logo and the L and F, and they say, yeah, let's try to match with something, and then we brainstorm everything like to
Sure.
have a name with an L and an F. And then John Asher said, why don't call the name the band as Lufeh? And I go, come on, that's my nickname. I don't feel like
Yeah,
it's like a Bon Jovi, New Morse, or Dave
sure,
Matthews Band. I don't want to be that guy. And then he go, no, Lufeh, it's an interesting name. It's easy to pronounce. It's short.
sure.
And then okay, so we decided to start the band as Lufeh Band, and then this second album, the first guitar player he left, and Dennis Atlas, the singer of the first album, he's touring with Toto right
Oh,
now. Yeah, and then he decided to leave the band too. And then I I thought I saw an opportunity for me. Okay, why don't we change the name, the band right now? We are practically in the beginning. Nobody knows us. And then we brainstorm like going over in circles, and then we are stuck with this name forever. But I don't like this name, Robert. I do have a very good name for a band, dude, because it's so hard to
I seen a
name a
past
band.
interview with you, and you had discussed the name of the band, and I did think of one for you, but I'm not sure if you'd like it. But
Show me.
Cinco as in five and patient, syncopation.
Syncopation. All right. That's it. Let's see if it's available. I'll take it.
I looked, it's not.
Oh, it's
It,
not available.
no, I mean it's wide open. No one has that name that I could find.
Syncopation.
Yeah, that's Cinco as in five. Yeah.
Such a good name, Robert. Maybe it's this is it. This is it. Yeah, and then so I invited the Dayo, which is Duca's brother, Dayo Tambasco, to join the band to play the guitar. And then after when Dennis he left the band, I had to audition here in Los Angeles to find somebody to record the album. So I made an advertisement on Facebook, uh, which is still a thing here in Los Angeles. Like it's a place when musicians like they get together to see if there is something going on or if somebody needing somebody for a
Sure.
perform or something. And then I found 5 candidates. One of the candidates was a girl from Russia, Nika Komet, such a beautiful voice. And then it was my first time that I saw our song sung by a female singer. Because many guys they was interested to be part of the audition, but when they hear the songs, they go, no, this range is too high for my
Hmm.
vocal range. So I'm sorry, the songs are great, but I cannot do it. When Nika came in addition, I listened to the girl to the songs singing by a girl, and I thought it was very interesting. And then I had a chance in January to go to Brazil to be a drum tech of the drummer Thomas Lang. And then I asked Thomas, he lives here in Los Angeles too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I asked Thomas, hey, do you know somebody like a singer? Because Dennis is not in the band anymore and we needed to finish our album. And then he goes, yeah, I know Jeannie. She's very busy and I don't know if she's going to be available. But even though, if she's not available, probably she knows somebody. And then I talked to Jeannie. I sent Jeannie the material. And then she said, I want to be part of this. It's
That's
such a
great.
nice song. and also she's amazing violinist.
Yes.
She plays the violin very good. And then I talked to the guys like, hey, we have a violin in the band. How many songs are we gonna do it? Like every song. And then we decided that out of 8 songs, 3 songs would be
Mm.
more than enough for us. And this is it. I am very proud of the album. I think it's the best prog album released in the end of May.
Much
Right,
more than
Robert?
that, my friend. Much more than that. It's one of the best I've heard this year.
Oh, that's good, Robert. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's you know, I blame the guys. I'm only the guy who bangs stuff, and they are the mastermind of all the things. Like they are composing and creating the songs. The only thing I do is like to buy the flight tickets and to call the studio. Hey, can we record for 2 days? And sometimes I raise my hands. Hey, can I double bass over here, over there? They go, no, no double bass. Come on, just a little bit. But they are the mastermind. They are excellent musicians, and they created the whole thing. And even though when Genie was on board, to he added way more stuff that originally wasn't there, like
Mm.
the way she put her style of singing,
Sure.
and turns out very good. I'm very happy.
And I
Very
understand
happy.
why she was so happy with Double Dip because it's an amazing track. I wanted to ask how that track came to you.
Double Dip, it's one of the most complicated in terms of drumming. Um, the composer of the song is the keyboard player, and I love to play songs in 6 per 8, 6 by 8.
Mm.
Which is dun, 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 da, 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 ba, da, da, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and a lot of odd tempos, and also sometimes we switch from 6 per 8 for 4 by 4, and it's just such a cool song to play. I love to play that song. Um, that song, what I added in terms of a drumming, I try to match with the singing, the vocal lines, and also with the guitar riff too. And it's tricky, Robert, for you to um, you want to show off a little bit of drumming, but not to the point that you're gonna ruin the song. You
Sure.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
You
so
want
there
to
are a lot of
compliment.
exactly. So there are a lot of drum fills. Like I have like a huge kit of there's a lot of shells, and that day of the recording I had like another floor tone over here and a gong bass over here. If you watch the video, you can you
Mm.
can see like there are
Yes.
that I they're not mine. I asked a friend if I could use it, and then if you have a drum kit big like this one, it's a big drum kit. You want to use everything, right? But
Sure.
but in a good way,
Yes.
not to like. You have to have a very good taste for not. So, and also I believe if I do something like was over drumming, the guys from the band is gonna say, Luffy, come on, dude,
Yeah.
little bit or less. That's too much. So Double Deep, Robert, it's a very good song. It is Double Deep your favorite from the whole album, or not
Um,
necessarily?
well, I love the title track as well. It really stood out for me upon first listen. And
Overwhelmed.
And the
Yeah,
more and more I listen to the album, the thing that I enjoyed most is I'm going, okay, I see their singles, but I'm looking at all these songs and I'm like, any one of these songs could have been released as a single.
absolutely. We decided to. I think, Robert, it's a thing now. It's like you don't release the full album at once. You release one single, and then after 20 days another single, and then and we decided to release 4 singles and then the full album, which is for me is crazy because I have a lot of anxiety. Like I want
Sure.
to get this done.
Yes.
It feels like this chapter of my life is never gonna end. And then, but okay, we released on May 29 of 2026. Before I listen to this interview later on, yeah, and it's not even a month, Robert. It's
Yes.
brand new album. There are a lot of people for us to reach, and then in a lot of people for us to, to enjoy. And it's hard to create a fan base. When I talk about Robert.
Sure.
Yeah,
Because especially in this day, it's so easy to do an album in your own home. And so a lot of albums get overlooked because it's so saturated. And what I
exactly.
try to do is I try to go through that and make it easy for people if they like what I like to go get something that's good. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I wanted to talk to you about this album because I think it's amazing from top to bottom. And I think people need to hear
Thank you, Robert. I need at least 1,000 Roberts all over
it.
the world for every city in this planet. If I have 1,000 Roberts, I can tour. I like
Well,
to
I'm
fill
sure
up a
you will get
theater.
them because you deserve each and every one and more. I wanted to
Thank you,
ask
man.
you, as a drummer that's been doing this for a while, can you
Hmm.
explain to my fans what the feeling must be like for Annika taking over Neil's position?
I think she is very brave, man, because as a drummer, I was fired from the Rush tribute band because I was not playing the Neil feels exactly the way he was playing,
Mm.
and she nailed. She she killed it.
She
The first
did.
show was amazing. The first show was like 2 3 days ago here in Los
Yes.
Angeles. Uh, I couldn't go, but many of friends they went to the show, and wow, she's amazing in terms of she has all the skills to do it. She has the drumming, she has the talent. Is a very high level of a drumming, and then the way she decided to play the songs, the way I see, she respect Neil's approach on the songs, and also she added a little bit of her style and her taste
Sure.
in the songs, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And I was stuck in traffic and I was watching a video of she was playing Tom Sawyer, and by the time when the drums solo came
Mm.
by and she started performing, all the crowd was shouting like it was a soccer
Oh,
goal or
yeah.
something like that. I felt I want to cry. Like it's so amazing.
Sure. I couldn't
It's
imagine the nerves of going out there and, just trying to, because, if you've been to a Rush show, everyone loved Neil.
really
Yeah. I mean, he
wow.
was, everyone's in the crowd, hand drumming his fills and stuff.
I know. Yeah, I know. And then they did the right choice because the way she plays, for example, everybody says that Mike Portnoy would be a very good fit for Rush
Sure.
because it's the relationship between fan and idol.
Right.
And Rush was a huge influence to Mike. But Michael's personality according to my opinion. You can disagree. It's okay to disagree, but Mike's personality, he's fun. He
Mhm.
likes to
Yeah.
jam. He knew was very, you know.
Right.
And if you pay attention the way Anika plays, she plays very serious too. She
Sure.
plays very focused and playing. Kind of reminds me the way Neil playing.
Sure.
They're very focused and like trying to do everything perfectly. So it was amazing. It was amazing, and I wonder, Robert. So now they're in LA. I think today is gonna be the third or the fourth show. I imagine after 20 days or 20 shows or after a year of the tour, she will be playing even better because she
Sure.
will feel comfortable with the songs. She'll get used to the kit. It's a different kit compared to the kit that she plays. She'll get, like more relaxed.
Right.
So if everybody that goes to the first show and went to like one 1 year from now is good, she will sound even better. That's the way I
Absolutely.
think.
And speaking of changes in tempo, Feels Like I'm a Ghost is a really game changer on the album. I wanted to ask you what led the decision to put that track on the album?
We needed a ballad. Turns out that we had like 7 songs at that time, and then we were thinking like, hey, we need something more, calm, and we need a ballad.
Hmm.
It seems that this album has only like rock songs, and we did a ballad, and then Jetta said, yeah, well, I have these melancholic songs, very sad, and yeah, let's do it. Even though later on the song becomes more
Sure.
aggressive a little bit, but it was our idea to, well, we need to calm down a little bit for us old guys playing the band to take a breath, and like to relax. And Jetta brought this song, which is such a beautiful, and with the genie singing and the playing the
Yes.
violin. It is a very complicated song, man. You have no idea. For me to record that song, Robert, I had kind of a cue track, like a maestro director track,
Mhm.
on my ears, like telling me, because it's very odd. It's hard for me to think and to count for each bar which one's gonna be 7, which one's gonna be 4, which one's gonna
Right.
be 6. So I had a maestro saying 7, 6, like something like that, because we made a decision to record every song in one take only. I mean, to the point which is we started a song and had to play all the way to the end in one
Sure.
take. Not usually in the studio, you record one part and then it would
Sure.
stop, or when you record the fill and then it would stop and go. No, because of a video, I wanted to record everything on video too. We had to record from the top to the bottom, and turns out great. Like, especially we recorded at the Sunset Sound here in Los Angeles, which is one of the most traditional studios that, among a lot of the studios there are here, very historic places here in Los Angeles for studios. Talk about the studios. Sunset Sound, it's many bands recorded that, from Halen, Toto, Whitney Houston, Elton John. If you watch the video, Robert, of I think Feels Like I'm a Ghost, that piano has over 100 years old. Like Elton John recorded over there in that piano. And so I had only 2 days to record this full album. And So I knew it that I could not be stuck in one mistake. Like, yeah, let's do all over again. Let's do all over
Sure.
again because only 2 days. Pretty much the first day was to like to mic, set up the drums, to tune, to sound check for everybody was listening okay. And then in the first day we record, he commands the sun and the star. Like I counted like we did 12 takes of he commands the sun of the star. Like 12 takes. Because guess what? We were thinking to have only one song on video. But when the guy from video showed me the footage, and then I saw like this is so cool. We have to
Yeah.
record the full album like this. So we did it. So the next day was like a marathon, one song after another, focus on drumming because guitar, bass, and the keys we could edit it at home. It doesn't necessarily could be recorded at the studio, but
Sure.
drums specifically had to be perfect because of all the mics, all
Yes.
the like the chamber and everything. And we did it. We did it. Was very good. Only overwhelmed your favorite song, Robert. That song was very tricky for me to play. It was the only song that the audio engineer he told me, dude, you have to play this song right because so far we don't have a take yet. Oh my god. That's why when if you watch the video, I'm so serious, so like I cannot make any mistakes. I have to play it right.
And now the album is out. What's the next step for you?
Um, I wish I could like open for Rush.
Absolutely.
I think, Robert, I would have to say, I for now after when the album is released, the first thing I have to do is to control my expectation. Um, I'm very satisfied when guys like you that you didn't know me, uh, and you listen to the album and you love the album. So it's very good. Like you want to do an interview,
Mm.
and I'm 100% sure your followers is gonna at least out of the curiosity they're gonna I want to listen to this album like
Sure. Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
And then so but this created a lot of the expectations. Like it took us almost 2 years for us to record this album. um, the next step, I have a dream to play these songs live on the stage, but it's hard, man. It's hard because everything's about like expenses. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Mm.
I could would be easier. What I'm trying to say is it would be easier if one band invite us. Hey, do you guys want to tour with us and
Sure.
be our opener? That would be perfect, the best scenario. But well, it's not even a month that we release the album. Maybe in 2 months we're gonna have that invitation.
Absolutely. And
So that's
also,
that's hard. That's hard, Robert. That's
absolutely. And then speaking of the album, what is the best way to get a hold of this album and any merchandise that you have?
Robert. I don't have any merch, man.
Do you have
I
any
think I
physicals?
I think Robert. The, it is a thing. I have to, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You are not the first one that asked me. Another guy from France, he told me, "Yeah, man, I loved your album. I want to buy the vinyl." I go like, "What? Vinyl? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to buy the vinyl."
It's back and it's it brings at least people like me back to remembering the days of waiting for midnight for that album you've been waiting to come out and it's released at midnight at the record store and you stood in line for 2 hours to get and you open it up and just the smell of that vinyl made you
Oh
smile.
my goodness. And the plastic going out,
Yes,
right? Yeah, yeah. I believe I have to. I have to be able to. But mark my words. If you were going to your town to play this album, for sure you're gonna find CDs, vinyl, t-shirts, stickers, caps, and everything. But I would do it honestly if we were gonna tour.
sure,
Absolutely. I will prepare a merch for a very nice vinyl with a lot of photos inside, technicals, how do you say, like a technical list, like
sure.
whole, like engineering, um, devices, which was cool back in the day when you opened, like, right, the vinyl, you could see all the technicals, like where the album was recorded, and so, but it's something I want to do for touring, Robert, for now.
And lastly, I wanted to ask you if you could give a message to your fans, what message would you give them?
Go listen to Overwhelmed, please. Yeah, follow us. Try to support the new bands. I know. Spotify, all the digital streaming platform, there are zillions of new bands. I know. But in the middle of those zillion bands, there is one band formed by half of Americans, half of Brazilians. They are old dudes. They are all 55, 50. I'm 53. We are old, getting old, but still living the dream because
Absolutely.
we never give up. And go after Lufeh Band, at Lufeh Band on Instagram, youtube.com/Lufeh Band. There are a bunch of nice videos, everything well done. And then, yeah, I encourage you, give us a chance, listen to the full album one time, and I believe
Yes,
you're gonna love us.
I totally agree. And I want to thank you for creating such a wonderful album. And lastly, I wanted to ask you, I feel it would be a shame that I would talk to you in front of this beautiful kid and I didn't let you play a little bit.
Uh, oh, you wanted me to play something?
Absolutely.
Oh, what do you wanted me to
I can't
play,
let that
man?
beautiful kid go to waste.
Okay, I'm gonna play because I don't want to ruin your copyright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do just drums only.
absolutely.
Let's do double dip. Because you love double dip so much. So
Absolutely.
double dip it started with like first like da 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 da. Something
Wonderful,
like
my
that.
friend. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You're welcome, Robert. Anytime you need, I'm here, man.
And I look forward to many more interviews, my friend.
Thank you very much, Robert.
You take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. You too.